What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And this time I'm back with a recap of Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 3, episode 10. Okay, so first off, we got Giselle and Robyn. Giselle is having some type of procedure done where they put this blood all on her face. Anyway, she claims it's going to make her look younger and even more fabulous. So Robyn is there to show her support at the appointment because I guess she may be getting it done too. And they talk about Sherman. And Robyn is just like, well, what's going on with Sherman? Your birthday coming up. Is he going to be there? Who all you invite? So first Giselle tells her, well, Sherman is in hot water with me. I'm inviting all the girls except for Candace. Which I'm not shocked about because y'all know Candace gathered Giselle's ass. So that was funny. I think Giselle is still mad that Candace got her ass together. And Robyn actually likes Candace. And I'm not sure why Robyn won't just tell Giselle to her motherfucking face. You know who they remind me of? Jennifer and Evelyn. Where Evelyn is Giselle and Robyn is Jennifer, except Robyn is willing to fight. That's the only difference. But anyways, Giselle gets to talking about how Sherman is in hot water with her and how he had an issue with the whole People magazine article, I guess she did, and he didn't like he was included in it. And I am so sick of this storyline with Sherman and his ugly ass having a problem with stuff. And don't y'all say, well, Brandy, don't call that man. That man is ugly. Too fucking ugly to be fucking complaining about having his fucking pit. You with a beautiful woman, motherfucker. What is your problem? You know, and my thing is this, Sherman, if you did not want to be with somebody that is famous, why would you date a bitch on a reality show like Giselle? Like, come on now. You need to figure out, should you be with this man? I don't see him being for her, you guys, because this is a pretty stupid reason to be mad at somebody. Their birthday is coming up. You acting shitty. You not talking to him. You know, she's not talking to him. He's not talking to her. It's just a really bad time for Giselle, and she doesn't need that. She got this book coming out. She's raising her girls. She needs her man to be supportive of her career and not, oh, I don't like that my picture was out here. And that, it just really annoys me. So Robyn says that her and Juan are really, you know, pulling for Giselle and Sherman because she wants to do a double date. And you know it's crazy when Robyn and Juan are pulling for you and these motherfuckers are divorced but sleeping in the same bed and they can't even figure they shit out and they pulling for you, Giselle. Damn, you worse off than Robyn at this point, honey. Okay, so next we are introduced to Monique's mother. Monique's mother is very pretty. She looks a lot like her. She looked like she could be her sister, and they showed some clips of how the girls met her and received her and told her how young she looked. Her friend is also joining them in this dress shop. Monique is picking out a dress for her charity event. So has been invited to come and speak at this charity event. And I felt like that was pretty good. I love the dress that Monique picked out, and I love the dress that her friend picked out. Something that her mother stated to her. Her mother kind of said, well, you just go and go and go. You just do and do. And it's kind of like the mother wanted to say, you know, Monique, you need to slow your ass down. You know, because y'all know Monique is a mile a minute, you know, always doing something, saying something. I was nervous that her mother was going to have such a motor mouth like her, but she's very different. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus, because I can't put up with both you bitches talking over each other, laughing every 5 seconds. I can't do it. Okay, so next we have Candace and her mother. Let me just say this first. Candace, you have a hair company and your motherfucking hair look like a wig. That's not good, sis. Because I know that that's supposedly a sew-in. It's like she got too much hair in or not. It just looks too poofy, you guys. What do you guys think about Candace's hair? That's what Giselle could have said to her when they was going back and forth and Giselle had nothing to say. That's what Giselle could have said. Girl, let's not get on that wig wearing hair you be wearing. I would have clowned her ass. But yeah, Candace, you need to come better than that. Take some, who else got a hair company? Portia from Housewives. Portia Williams. Portia's hair is always fucking laid to the gods. Beautiful. That shit be looking beautiful. Go naked hair. Candace, you need to study that. Your shit be looking like a wig. Your mother's hair, it was aight. You know, it looked a little better than yours, but your shit just, it's something about it. It just looks, I don't know, y'all. It's not like sleek. It don't look natural. It just look like it's weave. It looked like a fucking wig, really. You know, because when they do the sewing can look natural. Anyway, she's talking to her mother about taking over the family business. She still feels her mother treats her like a little girl. And the mother's just letting her know, you know, this hair company, it's not a joke. You got to be up early in the morning. You have to be ready to handle shit. You know, you really have to be on shit. And Candace still feels like, well, she just treats me like a girl, like a little girl. And, you know, she just won't let me take over everything. And since my mother is a therapist, she psychoanalyzes everything. And Candace, you need independence from your mother. She needs to stop paying on your house. That's one. Two, she shouldn't even be paying for the fucking wedding. You and Chris should be paying for it. You gonna have to show her you're grown. This isn't a matter of her understanding you, because I don't think parents really understand you until they know that they're not paying any of your bills. And so once she stopped paying your motherfucking bills, then she'll probably be fine with letting you take over the hair company. You know, but you have to show that you are grown enough to do that, and you don't do that. You just keep trying to take her money, prove that you're grown, keep taking her money. Let me prove that you can't do that. You go have to make a sacrifice. Okay, so next we have Ashley and Michael, who I feel their relationship is, I don't feel like it's genuine, you guys. And she could sit up here and sign this prenup once again, all she want to. I don't see a solid relationship. Ashley claiming that she want to re-sign the prenup for another 2 years to prove to Michael she's really in it for him and she's not in it for the money. Bitch, who you fooling? You are with him for the money. Like, let's not make any mistake about that. And you are your mother's daughter. You saw your mother then pick up, no man for no money. You was like, shit, the hell with that. I'm going to do it. And that's fine, because I would rather you be like that than sitting up there like your mammy up here living with a motherfucker in a tent. Anyways, I'm not buying it, you guys. They're not going to last that long. Ashley is going to stay with him long enough so he can pay her money. I see Ashley getting somebody younger and sexier. Ashley is attractive. So it's only right she gets somebody younger and sexier, and that's not bi-curious like Michael's ass. I don't see it with them, y'all. I really don't. They could sit up here all day and try to convince me, but no, I'm not feeling them together. I'm not buying. I mean, it was cute at first when she first got on here, but now it's so obvious. You are with him for the money. You've been using his money to take care of your fucking mother. So, I mean, to me, then, Michael, you go say in the episode, oh, I don't believe you're with me for the money. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think you deep down, you know that this young lady is with you for the money. I really feel like you believe that. Okay, so Ashley had told Michael that she wanted to institute some type of time frame of when the lump sum would be available for her as far as the prenup, whatever the fuck that means. All I know is Michael was like, no, I'm not going to talk about that on camera. No, I would never negotiate like that on camera. Why not, motherfucker? You negotiating everything else. That's why I don't believe y'all. And Ashley, you got a lot of motherfucking nerve talking about everybody else's relationship, and your motherfucking man don't even want to talk about shit on camera. We're already talking about everything else, and we gonna find out anyway, so I don't see what the point is. You people that sign up for these reality shows, boy, I tell you. Okay, so next, y'all, we have Giselle's birthday party, and pretty much everybody is asking her ass, where the hell is Sherman? Did Sherman buy these flowers? Did he buy the cake? And Giselle was like, absolutely not. Sherman didn't do any of that. They showed clips of him being at her birthday party last year, and, you know, different pictures that they took, and, you know, Karen is speculating, Ashley is speculating, where is Sherman? What's going on with them? And of course, instigating ass Giselle, she won't instigate her business. She gets all quiet and makes faces and shit. I'm like, bitch, come with the tea. Let him know what's going on with Sherman. You know how he don't want his face plastered all over the fucking place. Let him know what's really going on. But she remains quiet and, you know, doesn't say anything. So the next thing, everybody noticed, of course, Candace is not invited. Candace is at home with Chris. And she's sitting up there, you know, on her computer, you know, I guess conducting some business. And she lets Chris know that today is, I guess, Giselle's birthday party and how, you know, she wasn't invited and how Giselle don't like her, this, that, and the third. And it's just like, Candace, don't worry about Giselle liking you. Okay? You stood up to them bitches. You know, they didn't want to hear it. Oh, well, shit, it's on them. They started that shit with you. Then they began discussing, you know, their wedding and how much stuff is going to cost. And okay, so back at Giselle's party, the ladies get to talking about how Monique is having her event on the same day that Robyn is having her event and who's all going to whose event. And Giselle makes it known to Charisse that she's shocked that she's choosing to go to Monique's event over Robyn's event. And Robyn is making a comment saying, well, I don't expect, you know, Charisse to pick me over Monique, you know. And it's just like, Robyn, shut the fuck up. And then Charisse said, it's not a matter of picking Robyn. It's just the simple fact that I already agreed to her event. And I'm with Charisse. I don't give a fuck how long you've been knowing somebody. You know, if you already made a promise to that person, hey, I'm going to do your event, and then your shit pop up out the blue, Robyn, you can't get upset. So I thought that was childish. Robyn, like I said, walked out, you know, feelings kind of hurt. And then after that, the ladies began to, you know, have cake with Giselle. Giselle is loving all this extra attention, like Candace said, because Candace was like, yeah, Giselle is loving the attention. She just love how everything is going to be about her today, so I'm going to let her have that. And that's true, because they showed Giselle just smiling her ass off. She loves, you know, all this attention and shit. So next we have Robyn and Candace. And you know, they having a little lunch together, and Robyn says she really enjoys Candace's company. She really likes her. Robyn tells Candace they had a good time at Giselle's party, and Candace was like, oh yeah, the party I wasn't invited to. And then Robyn said, you were missed, and Candace was like, no, I'm not. You know, everybody don't like me there. And it's fine, Candace, if Giselle ain't fucking with you, you know, it is what it is. Robyn, my issue with you is why you won't let Giselle know that you like Candace. It's like you always keep it a secret or, you know. So anyways, Karen joins them for lunch. And so they get down to the nitty gritty of the whole situation of whose event is Karen going to, because Robyn wants to see where does Karen's loyalty lie. Is she going to Monique's charity event or is she going to Robyn? So Karen just comes in with all these excuses and lies about her phone and Siri, and they show all these and I'm just looking like, Karen, I fuck with you. I like you a lot. I like Karen because Karen to me is real sometimes. But Karen, you are a lying ass bitch. You always got some lie or excuse. Anyways, long story short, she tells fucking Robyn she can't come to her event because she already told Monique she would be there for hers. Then Candace said, well, hey, maybe you could leave early for Monique's and go to Robyn's. And Robyn was like, no, just enjoy Monique's. Just enjoy Monique's. And then Robyn's feelings is all hurt because she feels like Karen is choosing Monique over her. And she feels like her and Karen been knowing each other longer. And she feels like she was just there for Karen with this tax situation, listening to her for 3 hours. And she supported Karen at all her events. This is my issue with you, though, Robyn. You clowned Karen when you got with Giselle about her tax situation, and you doubted her. So you may have listened to her on the phone, but it's the shit that you did afterwards that made your ass look hella suspect. And I'm with Karen. I would support Monique too. I'm not supporting some bitch that had doubts on the shit that I was telling her. And y'all may say, well, Brandy, Karen was lying. I don't give a fuck though. Karen probably like, look, you got some shit started with your friend at that little, what was that thing that they, town hall meeting, whatever the fuck they had where Karen was trying to tell them about her tax situation. Robyn was acting funny, asking dumbass questions. Robyn was asking dumbass questions at some other event they just had and was trying to argue with Karen. So it's just like, Robyn, you need to quit. Stop with this, oh, my feelings are hurt if you don't come to my event. So next we got Ashley and we got Monique, and they are on a double date with each other. Monique is just like me, honey. She can't bowl for shit, and neither can I. Bowling has a way of making your ass feel and look like a fucking loser if you don't know what the fuck you doing, and Monique did not know what she was doing. Her husband is, really good, and I'm not surprised. He's into sports and that type of thing. Anyways, Monique asked Ashley whose event is she going to, and I don't know why these bitches are surprised on this episode that motherfuckers is not supporting them. Monique, why are you shocked that Ashley is supporting Robyn over you when y'all just told each other, well, not to each other's faces, but in a confessional, how y'all don't trust each other and y'all go look out for one another? Like, how the fuck, why are you shocked, Monique? Why do you want fake ass Ashley at your event anyways? So, yeah, Ashley says she's supporting Robyn because she's been trying to work on things with her. And, she feels like they're in a better place. And, Monica's like, oh, it's cool. Ain't no problems. Okay, so next we got Robyn, Juan, and we supposed to have Giselle and Sherman. So Giselle comes in all by herself, and I thought it was funny that motherfucking Juan said, Sherman ain't coming. Sherman really ain't coming. So he yells out the door, Sherman. I said that motherfucking Juan is a trip this season, honey. Anyway, is it me or is Juan becoming a little bit more likable? He's more likable this season. So anyways, Robyn is in the kitchen cooking, and Giselle is looking all sad, talking about she needs some red wine, and she's letting them know what's going on with Sherman and how he gets upset with her and stops talking with her. And, she's saying she's done with him, and she looks so disappointed. And Juan pretty much breaks it down to her like, look, it sounds like the relationship is going too fast for him and he's pulling away. It's not that he doesn't care for you, but you need to learn to be more patient. And Giselle was like, yeah, my mother told me that. I do need to learn to be more patient, but we've already been together for 1.5 years. And, it's just like, why does he have to keep acting like this? And Juan is just like, he's just a man. He needs time. And I agree with Juan. What he said is right, because sometimes men, they're not ready to move as fast as we are when it comes to certain things. But I do understand Giselle's dilemma because she is a woman of a particular age and she's ready to move on with things. But at the same time, Giselle, if you're going to be in this relationship for the long term, you do need to have more patience. But that I would get it with another man. Sherman ain't all that cute, honey, for me to be waiting on, but that's just me. But that's how the episode ended, you guys, with Juan pretty much just trying to convince Giselle to give Sherman another chance, you know, so they could eventually have that double date. And Juan actually said that Giselle told, not so much Giselle told them she loved Sherman. He said, when I've been around you and him and how you look at him, and he was like, I can just tell that you really care about that man. So don't just let him go, you know, because y'all having a hard time. So that's pretty much how that went, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.